Hey, good Wednesday morning, everybody. It is January the 8th, and I'm Chris Allen here on the Sam channel, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and X, all sponsored by Ace Hardware Marketplace. Here we go with the purple winter storm outline. Yeah, we've got another winter storm that is headed our way that's going to bring us all snow all snow this time on Friday and maybe even into part of Saturday. I have details on all that coming up here in just a few minutes. Right now, let's take a look outside. And as you can see, if you look really close, look at the building across the street from my house. See, there are snowflakes. That's light snow, flurries, at least, that are coming down this morning. And yeah, I mean, it's not going to be anything that's going to cause any major issue, but it is snowing. There's enough moisture still kind of trapped up there above us. There goes some good flakes. So yeah, there's a bit of a breeze this morning. It is cold. And of course we're seeing some flurries. So you're going to see some of those, from time to time today. Especially this morning. As far as seeing sunshine, maybe later we could see a little hint of sunshine breaking through the overcast, but I wouldn't count on it today. It's just that moisture just does not we can't get enough dry air in here to scrub out the clouds. So the clouds are going to stay pretty much where they've been for the last couple of days. And that is going to keep temperatures colder, as you can see. We've got this morning Kentucky mesonet temperatures as of 7:23 in the 20s, pretty much statewide. There's a few teens that are showing up here or there, but down here into southern Kentucky, it's mostly low to mid 20s. But then we have that wind coming out of the north and sometimes northwest at, say, 5, 6, 7, close to 10 miles per hour, and even a little bit of a breeze from time to time from 10, 11 to 12 miles per hour. And that does produce a little bit of a wind chill where it does at times feel like it's 14, 17, 15, lots of 17s here, 16s. So you get the idea. You need to dress this morning as you go out for temperatures in the teens, even though the temperatures are in the 20s. So it is that kind of a morning. And then we've got, as the radar sites, and the thing about snow, it's so light, it can only be picked up in most cases near the Doppler radar sites. Paducah, get up toward Fort Knox, and then you get Fort Campbell, and you get Jackson, Kentucky. Those are the Doppler radar sites. And of course, Nashville. And all of the Doppler radar sites are seeing a little bit of light snow this morning. So just keep that in mind. I don't think it's going to cause any issue. There may be an icy spot that shows up here and there on a bridge or overpass, especially. But as far as accumulation, no, it's not going to be anything like that. So we're going to just continue to see these snow showers and snow flurries continue at various times today. All right, let's go to the radar and the surface, or the radar map here. And here we go with, again, like I was saying, right around the Doppler radar sites, there's the Fort Campbell. Here's the Paducah showing snow. Go up to the one north of Evansville. Yep, lots of snow showers. The one at Louisville, Fort Knox area. Yeah, lots of snow there. Even down toward Nashville. Yeah, they're getting some down there too, but it's all very light. And again, should not produce any big deal. Now, turn off the radar here and looking at the watches that are out. We've got winter storm watches that are out for Arkansas, much of Tennessee, and even much of Kentucky. The winter storm watch that's in effect here, as you can see, is going to start late tomorrow night, Thursday night, and go through late Friday night. Look at this. Moderate to heavy snow possible. How long has it been since we've had that wording? You've heard that wording for here. Yeah, it's been a while. Snowfall accumulations within the watch area of 4 to 5 inches with locally higher amounts possible. They misspelled possible. You see that? They left out an L in possible. Well, I mean, we all make mistakes, even the weather service. But anyway, yeah, so late Thursday night through late Friday night, roads will become slick and hazardous. That's going to continue through Friday evening because temperatures will not be above freezing. So, yeah, pretty much everybody is now under that winter storm watch. And so that's going to continue for a while, for at least a day or so. And it's a different kind of situation in that, as you can see, this is the satellite with all the clouds that are around producing some of the light snow flurries. It's Gulf moisture that's headed north. In fact, I can show you that too here on the map, forecast map situation. And the last few days I've been showing this because I want you to know and understand this is going to be a far different system than the one that we've just had over the past weekend, because it's not going to be where it shares the atmosphere with freezing rain and sleet. There's not going to be any of that this time. It's going to be all snow and some pretty decent snowfall at that. Here is the snow and snow flurries. I hinted about this yesterday, but it has now been realized and verified. Light snow flurries, snow showers, just kind of here and there. Heaviest of stuff is going to be over in the Cumberland Plateau today. This is just a little upper wave passing through because of the cloud cover and the leftover moisture, just enough to squeeze out a few flyby flurries. And it looks pretty on that. But it's not going to accumulate. It's not going to be that big of a deal. Here's our trough to the southeast of us as we go into this evening. Here we are at midnight. High pressure takes over, finally begins to scrub out some of the cloud cover that we've had socked in here since the winter storm of the weekend. And we may actually finally get a few peeps of sun tomorrow. High pressure continues to sit over us on Thursday. This is Thursday morning. And then late Thursday night, and you can see down here to the south and west of us, here comes our winter storm that's going to move out of Texas into Arkansas, then into Tennessee, and then into Kentucky. And the moisture is just going to spread north and northeast and just take over the area. Here is 6 p.m. As you're coming home from work. There will be a lot of snow and a lot of mixed precipitation back to the west of us. High pressure keeping the foundation of cold air right over us. And that's what's needed when this moisture meets up with it. It is all going to be snow, and it's going to be cold enough to where we're pretty much 100% confident that it's going to be all snow for us. And look at that. Even that dark blue, heavy snow. There's a lot of moisture with this system. Gulf of Mexico moisture. And that means this could be a wetter, stickier type of snow, the kind you want that could, help you build a snowman or an igloo, whatever you want. Yeah, it's going to be that kind. And the snowfall rates are going to be pretty good, pretty stout as we go through the day on Friday. And it's going to start for some of you west of Bowling Green late Thursday night. And then by the time you get ready to go to work Friday morning, it's going to be coming down. And throughout the day on Friday, here's Saturday morning. By that time, it's out of here. Maybe some leftover flurries like we're seeing today in the wake of this system, but it's going to move out quick enough to where, like I said, 4 or 5 inches. Well, that's a good snow for us. And rare enough to where it's kind of like, yeah, let's get a good snow in here. Let's get a good 4 or 5, 6 inch snow. That'll be great. So here's Saturday into Sunday. We start to see a little bit of warming on the backside of the high. Sunday we'll start to get more of a southerly flow, and that's going to help us get above freezing. So whatever snow we get on Friday should begin to melt a bit more on Sunday. And even into Monday, there's this little upper wave that comes through with maybe a quick hit of snow showers or flurries. Not too confident about that one, but it's possible. Tuesday, it's out of here, but there's another front off to the north and west of us, which will come in and just kind of bring our temperatures back down as more cold polar high pressure builds into the region by Wednesday of next week. And we're just going to stay cold. Going to stay cold. We may warm up a little bit on the weekend, and then here comes the next chance of snow. As you saw, those maps just updated. That's for today, what you're looking at. Okay, let's go to the winter storm briefing, which the Weather Service put out this morning. And here is the latest on that. Of course, we've got the very cold air that's just after the storm that we're feeling right now. And that is, it's just going to be one of these situations where certainly tonight into tomorrow morning, we could be looking at a few single-digit lows. And then with that little bit of a breeze, the wind chill factor is going to be even colder. So just understand that. Here's Bowling Green. We've bumped up the numbers a little bit, now calling for a low of 14. We'll say 10 to 14. I did have 9 in there, but it looks like it may not get quite that cold. But 14, yeah, by tomorrow morning. And then here you see the moderation in temperatures into the 30s. There are a couple of times Sunday and Tuesday when overnight lows will get back into the teens with these little impulses that come in. The one that comes in on Monday, you notice Monday's a bit warmer, but then Tuesday is colder. Confidence in the cold temperatures running very high. All right. Now here's the winter storm watch for Thursday night through Friday night. And it covers, you can see where the best setup for snow is going to be. This time it's going to be almost flip-flop from what we had over the weekend. Places to the north of us like Owensboro, E-Town, Louisville, Frankfort, Lexington, Covington, Cincinnati, they all got the bigger snow. This time it's our turn in southern Kentucky, middle Tennessee. Forecast confidence on the event is high. So all of these shaded counties in blue, that's where you have the risk of getting 4 or more inches of snow. That's why the winter storm watch. No ice, no sleet, no freezing rain. This will be all snow. And here we go with what the Weather Service, and I would concur, this is pretty well mapped out. With this kind of system, it's easier to forecast than the last system, because this one is Gulf of Mexico moisture. It's all coming up from the southwest of us, and with the very thick foundation of cold air that we have sitting over us. I mean, it's like I said on TV last night. It's like 2 + 2 = 4. We know that because this is going to be easy peasy to forecast. And you see across southern Kentucky, Hopkinsville, Bowling Green, Russell Springs, London, Kentucky, right near the Tennessee border, and just a little bit north of that, 4 inches easy, maybe 5 or even up to 6. Lesser amounts as you go north. So this will be all day on Friday and into early Saturday. So therefore, the winter storm warning that's in effect. What happens after that? Well, temperatures, as you see here, the model blender showing that we're going to go from 20s to 30s back to 20s. But look at those lows at night, teens and 20s, pretty much across the board. I do see a warmer trend as we get into next weekend. But that's a long way off. We're talking about the 16th, 17th, and 18th of January. There is a moderation in temperatures that the models are picking up on, and we're finally going to be back into the 40s, which, by the way, is normal for January. Normal high temperature right now is 46, and then it's going to start to go up as the days get longer in January to 47, then 48. The more we get into February, those daily high temperatures, normal highs, start to go up. So there you go. It will get warmer, but it's going to take another week before we get that warm. So I would say just continue to do what you're doing to stay warm. You're going to need to, and then you're going to have this snow right on top of it, which, is going to be significant. And even the Weather Service is using that terminology, significant snowfall of 4 to 6 inches, maybe more for some of you. All right, that will do it for this edition of the Sam Channel Weather for this Wednesday morning. I'll be, of course, updating this tonight at 5, 6, and 10 on News 40 WNKY, because local matters. And then, of course, you can download the News 40 app, which a lot of you have done in the last few days. And that way you can stay continuously updated on the weather situation. In the meantime, have a great Wednesday. God bless you. Thank you for watching.